Tealium is benefiting Hot Topic in a number of different ways. We have 3 distinct brands that have their own presences. Each one of them has their own website, footprint as far as stores go. So it's very difficult to kind of manage all of the marketing activities across all those brands. Tealium has allowed us to manage those more efficiently. We can get changes up really quickly, and we can do it within our own team.
The efficiencies that our technology teams are finding. So every time we need to implement a marketing tag, we don't need to now submit an IT ticket, have a 2, 3, 4 week process waiting for them, and actually have resources working on that implementation.
Tealium is agnostic to the different vendors, and that was something that we actually chose Tealium over other vendors for. Specifically, looking at the Adobe version and looking at some other vendors, we can easily kind of swap things out. And if we decide that Adobe is no longer the solution for us, we can swap it out super easily.
Tealium will be able to provide us with more data on our users, on the client's users, but with Audience Stream we'll be able to utilize data about a customer that happens outside of the site as well. So any external factors or anything specific that may not be obvious through just browsing the site, any events, conversions, things like that, we'll be able to take into our engine, and we'll be able to drive better sales.
Instead of having marketing tell us to implement 15 different tags, marketing can do that themselves. We on the web development side, we just need to implement one tag, and that's the Tealium tag. And then once the Tealium tag is loaded, that would then load the other tags that marketing wants. And so in the past, it was kind of like, let's implement this tag, and so it kind of ruined our workflow. But with Tealium in place, marketing can do all that stuff themselves.
Tealium can help us centralize most of the technology in one platform instead of separating to different developments. So I think this will help us in terms of integrating multiple digital marketing solutions in less time.
Tealium actually is going to be a very integral part of what we're going to be doing at the Postal Service, because up until now we've had different applications, different developers, and we've been sort of limited in the kind of information we can gather and then how we implement the ability to gather that information. So this is going to take the implementation piece of it out of the developer's hands and put it into the marketing hands, so we can move with a lot greater speed and a lot less effort, and smaller teams, which will keep costs down and give us greater information to make better decisions.